In-person, no excuse early voting began today in Kentucky. That means anyone can go and cast their vote ahead of Election Day next week. And look at this line over at Bowman Field. Thousands of people wasted no time this morning in casting their ballot. It's one of 20 different polling locations throughout Jefferson County. And our Reed Gayden said in the first 2 hours, more than 6,500 had already cast their ballots as he was putting his in at the poll place, where workers there told him that was a huge number. He said it took about an hour and a half to get through that line. Other locations include the Goodwill Opportunity Campus on Broadway, the Jeffersonian on Taylorsville, and the Arterburn on 10 Penn Lane. Polling locations are open from 8 to 5 today, tomorrow, and Saturday. And the downtown DMV will be closed today because of that early voting. The Jefferson County Clerk's office said the employees there will be working at polling places for the next 3 days. But you can visit other locations for help or call the number there on your screen. That's 502-569-3300. This year, voter turnout is expected to be higher than usual. According to Secretary of State Michael Adams, numbers are already soaring. So far, in-person excused absentee voting is up 164% over the same time frame in 2022. Adams said, if possible, get out and vote early. If you wait until Election Day, you could experience even longer than normal wait times at the polls. To see our full early voting locations, plus where to drop off your mail-in ballots, check out our voter guide, and that is linked right now on our home page. In other news here in Louisville, a child died after a fiery crash in the Newburgh area. It happened earlier this morning, and now the child's mother, Lilia Pena, is behind bars, charged with vehicular homicide and DUI. LMPD said the crash happened around 5:30 a.m. at Newburgh Road and East Indian Trail. Police said Pena rear-ended another car, causing hers to catch fire. The child was rescued from the burning vehicle and transported to Norton Children's, where they died. Bullitt County crews need your help after an 18-year-old was found shot to death in Hillview. His body was found near the intersection of Hillview Boulevard and Norwood Way. His name has not been released, but police believe the homicide is an isolated incident, saying there is no ongoing threat to the community. An Elizabethtown man accused of killing 2 men and then burning down the house is set for a court appearance today. Police in E-Town arrested 45-year-old Dustin Caudill. They said he confessed to shooting the 2 victims and then intentionally setting a fire that broke out on Henon Lane. Investigators said 41-year-old Blake France and 43-year-old Anthony Garrett died from gunshots. Witnesses reported seeing a gold pickup truck speeding away from the scene, which police later found at a nearby motel. Surveillance video showed Caudill leaving the truck and throwing away a handgun, and personal belongings of the victims were recovered from his motel room. He's now facing several charges, including arson, murder, and robbery. Former Metro Police Detective Brett Henerson is waiting for a jury to return a verdict in his federal retrial case. The jury is deliberating right now after going home last night. A life sentence is on the line in this civil rights case, and during closing arguments, defense attorneys suggested Breonna Taylor had been killed before Henerson ever opened fire on that apartment, and therefore her civil rights would not apply. Well, prosecutors called that argument completely inconsistent and said Taylor didn't have to be alive for 13 minutes, only for 4 seconds. Lanita Baker, the longtime attorney for Taylor's mom, said the defense's argument is nothing more than a distraction.
It's a ploy. It's a way for, it's another distraction that we feel like the defense tried to bring in. So that's nothing more than a distraction. When Brett Henerson fired in to that home, Breonna was alive. So that it's a distraction.
In those closing arguments, defense attorneys also placed blame on Kenneth Walker, Taylor's boyfriend. Walker fired the first shot at officers, saying he thought they were intruders. The defense attorneys told the jury his shot started all of this and led to Taylor's death. After today, a Baxter Avenue nightclub that's been the focus of trouble for police and neighbors can no longer sell alcohol. Louisville's Alcoholic Beverage Control is not renewing the liquor license for Baxter's 942 in the Highlands. Our Alexander Goldberg and photojournalist Elijah McKenzie explain why.
Refused and denied. The popular Highland nightclub Baxter's 942 Bar and Grill was denied their liquor license renewal.
If you read what ABC put out, is they don't feel like Baxter's was being good neighbors.
Louisville's Alcoholic Beverage Control denied the license on Tuesday, citing repeated acts of violence and complaints from residents. The Highlands Metro Council member Ben Reno Weber says these instances don't happen all the time, only when a problem boils over.
Having a liquor license in our city, particularly after midnight, is a privilege, not a right.
The denial letter cites 4 total violent incidents, including shootings outside and nearby Baxter's, and specifically calls out a specific DJ for being involved in all of them.
It's a very popular place. Everybody gets along.
John O'Dwyer puts together the annual St. Patrick's Day Parade in the Highlands.
And there's never really any real problems when we're down here. That doesn't say it doesn't happen, but I know all these businesses take it serious and they want people to have good, clean, safe fun and be able to go home.
Felicia Stone lives in Bardstown, and she says she's partied at Baxter's over 10 times.
You can't put blame on Baxter's. You got to put blame on the people, not Baxter's.
Baxter's 942 did not respond to a request for comment. The license expires on Thursday, which means after Halloween, they'll have to stop pouring drinks. In Louisville, Alexandra Goldberg, WHAS11, on your side.
Baxter's is just the latest bar in the Highlands to have a liquor license revoked by the ABC. Cafe 360 shuttered its doors after its license was suspended. And then yesterday at the Highland Commerce Guild, ABC Director Brad Silveria did not mince words when it comes to what he calls problem bars.
We're taking some extraordinary measures. We're doing some things that we haven't maybe done in a long time. We're not going to continue to allow bad behavior through the service of alcoholic beverages. And that will have a resonating effect, if you ask me, because it is a privilege to sell alcohol in this community, and we want it to be a harmonious relationship.
Silveria went on to say he doesn't want to put anyone out of business. However, he did say he's received positive feedback from people in the area about the actions the department has taken. The Louisville Metro Sewer District is inviting customers to save up to 30% on their wastewater bills. It's through MSD's Emergency Wastewater Rate Assistance Program, or ERAP. The discount is for qualifying customers in Jefferson, Bullitt, and Oldham counties. You need to have a household income at or below 150% of the poverty line, and that discount is valid from the start of November through Halloween of next year. But the program is capped at 3,000 households, so you'll need to apply now by visiting LouisvilleMSD.org/ERAP.